Hey there, it's Zane, and I play Theseus. We're happy you're joining us on our podcasting adventure. Due to unexpected technical difficulties, our first 4 episodes may be hard to hear. Don't worry, we resolved the issues by episode 5, and we have a complete recap of the first 4 episodes, so feel free to jump ahead, but if not, please enjoy this episode of PG-DND.
Welcome back to the PG-DND podcast. Welcome back, everybody, to PG-DND. I'm your host and DM, Jefferson Beatty, joined by
Zane. I play Theseus, who is a paladin of conquest.
I'm Matt. I play Adelphus Great. I'm a fighter.
I'm Shay. I play Thalassa. I am a paladin of the Ancient.
And I am Connor. I am playing Vedius, a swashbuckler rogue.
last week. You woke up the following morning from your victory to the many armies breaking down their camps and leaving to where they came from. Upon your waking, you noticed that one of your own party members, Alandros, had been missing. You went through his stuff and upon some investigation concluded that he was taken in the middle of the night, very likely by the satyrs. You questioned a few people to see what they knew, which led to you questioning Apto, who didn't seem to have anything to do with it. You finally questioned Stella from Satessa about it, and she confirmed to you that it was indeed the satyrs that took him. You boarded the ship with them, and sailed on your way to the Satessa region. They informed you that there was a cult of satyrs that live at the base of a mountain north of Satessa called the Cult of Horns, who worship ancient arts and have been known to kidnap satyrs who do not, quote unquote, meet their standard of being a satyr. When you landed, you were given provisions, enough for 10 days of travel, and you were instructed on how to get to the Skola Vale, the location where these satyrs are likely holding your friend. The first day and night was without any issues. You were told that it would take about 5 days to get there. At the end of your second day, due to some poor rolls, you were very lost. And it was in the middle of the night, on Theseus' watch, that you were ambushed by some thugs. After the initial attack, you swiftly took care of them, dispatching most of them who tried to run, while letting one flee. You questioned the leader of the thugs, who informed you that they were paid to rough up the satyr known as Alandros, who was likely traveling with you, under the orders of a Leonin man who lived in Melitus and owned a casino known as the Lion's Den. And that is where we left off. So dawn begins to break on this, your third day of travel, and you've just dispatched all of these thugs.
We finished our long rest before.
Yes.
That all went down.
Yes, we did.
So HP is back to full.
Well, if you were injured during the fight, no.
Oh.
Yep. So you have a choice. You can sit there for the rest of the day. You'd lose a day of travel if you sit there to rest. And then you would have to worry about traveling at night, which would be much more difficult to navigate. Mm-hmm. So your options are you continue forward now, or you rest.
I'm feeling okay, if everybody else is.
I'm not feeling the best.
Not feeling so hot.
Now remember, you can lay hands yourself.
Sure. Take a little rest and recuperate a little bit.
I'll be fine. I'll suck it up.
Okay. You bridge are on?
Let's set out.
You break your camp.
I want to look through their pockets.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
We need to search these fellas.
2.
You don't find anything.
I would also like to search through their
All right,
pockets.
roll me investigation. You find, you go through all the bodies and you find a small coin purse on the leader who you dispatched, and it has 25 gold in it.
I go back to the party and I say, okay, 25 gold in here. We'll each take 5.
Can I roll to see if I can find any other information on them?
Absolutely.
Gosh, dang it. I'm glad we're starting
We are
this
not
off so
destined
well.
to know.
I got a, what is this?
Investigation.
I got a 3.
You find some sort of document on the leader that he was so badly injured that his blood has stained the entire document, making it making it impossible to read.
Gosh.
I wonder if it's gonna come back to bite us, letting that one get away.
What is letting back to bite us, letting him getting away? You let him get away.
I wasn't going to let my friends die.
Can't argue with that. I kept trying to tackle that one man, but
You do remember that you spent
3 tries.
two tries to tackle this guy, and finally on the third you gave up and just stabbed him. You had 1 HP, remember? So you remember kind of your own feeling, and you realize that it is going to bite everybody for everybody letting them go. As you continue on through the day, you are down 2 days' rations, which means you have 8 left with 4 more days to go. Same as before, everybody roll me a survival check.
I would like to barter for advantage, because I have keen mind and I always know where north is. I realize.
I wish I would have known that.
Yeah,
Yes,
I realized that at the end
You
of last
absolutely
session.
have advantage.
Okay.
Absolutely you do.
Do I get advantage because I'm a great fighter?
No, absolutely not.
I like to punch stuff. Do I know where we're going?
Yeah.
Roll 20.
No way.
Not
Sweet.
21 total.
Okay.
We're both of them 20?
No, it was 18 and a 20.
Nice.
I think that's my first.
Okay, what did everybody else
Curse
get?
is broken.
I'm straight up gonna get us lost. I got a 12.
Okay.
I got 9.
Okay.
17.
Perfect. You guys passed as a group.
I'm glad the dream team over there is doing
So you actually watch, and as you begin to walk, Vidius begins to take lead. You see him look up at the sky, the path of the sun, even though the tree canopy is rather thick. You see him look at moss growing on rocks, and even at times you think he stops to check where the wind is coming from. But eventually you see he stops, and you see staring in front of you, almost invisible by the way the plant growth grows on it, you see a very, very, very ancient wall, several feet high, covered in various vines, plants, flowers, trees growing through and in it. And you know that this is the wall that you have known, or we're told that you would find. And you would know which direction to go, which is north.
We would like to emphasize that Stella told us not to cross the wall.
Unless doing a sacrifice or a
Getting
offering.
permission.
You remember that you had to get permission from Nylia, and specifically you had to go through the ceremony at the Cypress Gate. So, you continue on, and at the end of the day, you realize that having made up the time, you're about 3 days out from finding your friend. It's now nighttime. What is the watch order?
Shall I go first? I didn't get to last time.
Sounds good to me. I could use the rest.
Everybody please roll at the same time. Just a perception check. You were last, right?
What do you mean?
What was the order? What was the order?
I think all we decided.
Okay, so you're first. What did you get?
14.
Okay. Who's next?
I can do that.
Sweet.
Uh,
Theseus, you're up.
19.
19. Awesome.
10.
Thalassa, you got a 10.
1.
You got a 1. Okay. Theseus, Adelphos, Thalassa, you begin your watches. The forest is actually rather noisy at night. You can hear various animals fluttering through the canopy, running and skirting between tree to tree on the ground. You hear potentially the occasional large animal lumber by. sometimes stopping to look in your direction, but it is rather uneventful. Vidius, you are the morning watch, and as you can barely see the light coming from the top of the canopy, just that pale blue that begins to show in the dark sky, you get the feeling that you're being watched.
Do I have any inclination of direction, or it's just a feeling?
Just a feeling.
I'm going to stand up and kind of walk away from it.
Okay. How far away do you walk?
Maybe 10, 15.
Okay.
Hello?
Please put your piece on the board. The trees are fairly thick. The forest gets denser the further you go north. I'm going to say the camp is over here.
Gotcha.
So everybody put your pieces over there in this area, this little clearing. Okay. Does a...
It probably does.
22 hit.
Oh, wow.
Okay, make a DC 12 strength saving throw.
Not my strong suit. 17.
17, you pass. But you see, leaping from the top of a tree, a large cat. Actually, they're going to take their bite at you. Oof. You take 8 damage.
Okay.
You see this light-haired cat, smaller than a lion, but obviously larger than a house cat, leaps from the top of the tree and sinks its teeth deep into your shoulder. It almost knocks you over, but you're able to, after the bite, push it off of you.
Do I recognize this person?
Yeah, this is not a person. This is a wild animal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In a world where there are Leonin, they look more humanoid.
Gotcha.
They have, like, their paws aren't exactly paws. They're more like large hands, if that makes sense. And though they have the heads and shapes of lions, they are more human than animal in their form. This is straight up a beast of prey.
Okay.
A large cat, if you will.
I am going to use my Unscarred ability to reduce some of that damage.
Okay.
So I only take 4 points.
All right. It growls at you after it does that. Now roll initiative. What did you get?
24.
Yeah, you absolutely go first.
Okay. Can I call out, just like yell out?
Yeah.
Wake up!
Yeah, you can yell. You can yell real loud.
Okay.
So I will say that you all will take a turn getting up, and then we'll roll initiative after another round, if that makes sense.
Okay, and then I am going to pull out my scimitar
Okay.
and just try and hit it right in the back of the neck.
All right.
20 to hit.
Yeah, you hit it. You do sneak attack damage.
Yes. 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Then I'm going to run away. I'm going to run back towards the group.
Okay. Bonus action disengage?
I don't have to.
Oh.
Because if
because you hit him with your attack.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
if I hit
I'm
him
not
with
used
my-
to the swashbuckler.
you're good.
So,
I was
sorry
right there,
that the
so
trees are in the
5,
way.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll go right there.
Okay. It's now
Back
the
to
panther's
camp.
turn.
Okay.
And the panther is going to run and leap into this tree. He's going to roll perception check. Roll the nat 1. And I think it's unaware that your friends are up and about. All right. Everybody now, please roll initiative. 3. Well, yours? 19? Okay. So, you get to act first.
Did I see it jump up into the tree?
It, because of the nature of combat, it moved as you ran. And so as you ran back to camp to sort of make sure everybody was awake, you turned and it appears to be gone.
I'm going to hold my action to attack it if it hops out of wherever
All right.
it's hiding.
Okay, sounds good. You can do that.
Okay.
All right, next up is Thalassa. You're now awake.
Yeah. So I would have noticed that he's hurting. Or not really.
Not really.
Okay,
He just
so
ran.
he's still
He
just
just
getting
ran.
up.
You're getting up as you're sort of groggy in the morning. You heard help. You kind of got up, and then he just kind of running in. That's all.
I don't think I'm gonna do much.
You can stand up for half your movement.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I'll stand up.
Sweet. So you're no longer prone. You two still are. And it is now the panther's turn. And the panther is going to try and make an attack on you, Vidius. It is going to leap out of the tree, Vidius, and does a 19 hit.
Yes.
Okay. And you see again, this time it's going after you with its claws, and you are going to take 5 damage.
Okay.
Also roll a strength saving throw to see if you are knocked prone.
For sure. 4.
Yeah, you're knocked prone. So as a bonus action, it'll now try and take a bite at you.
Okay.
Only a 9 to hit.
Doesn't.
It leaps out of this tree, and right as you turn around to spy where it is, you see it leaps out of the tree closest to the camp, and it knocks you down, and its claws sink into either of your arms. But because you had your scimitar ready as an action, you can now attack it. But before that, you actually hold your scimitar up with both hands in its mouth, keeping it from biting down on you.
I hate this jungle. I hate this place.
Okay, now roll me an attack. You held your action, try and attack it.
21.
Yeah, you absolutely hit it. Roll me your damage.
4.
That
What's
is
the
literally
slash?
just enough. So you see the panther's face gets closer to yours. You can feel its hot breath as it clatters on your blade with its teeth, ravaging and trying just to get at you. And in a quick slash, you're able to just slide your blade out from its mouth, cutting its head in two. And it slumps to the ground dead.
Well, I guess that's taken care of. I hate this place.
Are we like...
Everyone's awake now, yeah. You're not up yet because it's your guys' turn, but you just have your head up and you just saw that. You just saw this large cat jump out at Vidius, almost eat his face off, and him just dispatch it quickly.
I'm kind of upset.
That was exciting.
I'm upset, and I'm like, I can't believe I missed all the fun.
Vidius, I saw everything. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm doing fine. I honestly thought that was going to be harder than it was. I look around and just want to scan the trees.
Yep, you can roll a perception check, see if there's any
No,
more. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for cats.
Okay.
I don't have a good feeling. This is a 13.
Yeah, it's actually not that hard. Daylight is now coming up over the treetops and beginning to beam through the breaks in the branches. And you would also kind of know that, maybe you wouldn't, I'm not sure, that big cats like this are lone hunters.
Yeah, I probably would not.
They don't hunt in packs, and so this was likely the only one, and you're not sure how long it was stalking you guys.
Since I took the last watch, would I have technically gotten a long rest?
Before you took damage?
Before I took damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would we all have technically gotten one?
Yes.
You got it.
Yeah.
That right there.
Okay, cool.
Because I'm playing this off that you sleep for about 6 hours,
Yeah.
and then your watch, you're just kind of
like,
up. You know what I mean? You're stationary. It counts as a rest.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yep. Okay, so you continue on.
So,
All right. Survival checks. You with advantage, Vidius.
13.
14.
14.
Awesome.
Nice.
You pass with flying colors. It's not that hard now that you're actually at the wall. You move at a pretty quick pace alongside this wall. You now have only 2 days left.
As we are walking, can I kind of saunter up to Theseus? So, Proteus, what's your relationship to him? He sure seemed to have it out for you. And if this is something you'd rather not go into, I understand, but his actions towards you felt personal.
That indeed they were. And mine towards him.
Survival perception.
11.
Okay.
Theseus would then say, for now, as we travel, let's keep our wits about us and leave it at, he's a person that I am no longer fond of.
Is he a threat?
Towards me or us?
Well, now that we're traveling together, I guess both.
No. But he does like his politics.
Yes, I gathered as much. He's the type that I loathe. Anyways, just know I have your back. I know we've only recently met, but I can tell you have a good heart.
He just nods and stays quiet about the situation.
And that say I.
Yeah.
And I would just jog off after that.
Sweet.
Maybe pat him on the back.
You continue on. You begin to make camp again. What's your watch?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go after Vidius.
Alright, everybody roll me.
Oh.
A perception. Yep.
I got a nat 20.
Nice.
Sweet.
Alright. It's not a 1.
Okay.
It's a 2. For a total of 5.
Awesome. What did you guys get?
I got a 10.
What a perceptive group. Okay, so you 3 continue your watch without any event. Adelpha. About midway through your watch, again, as you begin to see the light begin to penetrate the dark night sky, you see a figure shadowed. Without a word, you draw your long sword. You hold it two-handed at your side. The figure stands unmoving.
How far away are they?
They are probably 30 feet away.
I approach slowly.
You can. As you walk slowly towards them, 25 feet, 20 feet, 15 feet, 10 feet, still their figure shadowed in the trees. You can only make out a faint shape. It appears to be a woman wearing a large hat covering her face. Long, dark curls, some sort of dress. You see where she stands, where her feet touch the ground. There's beautiful, vibrant, brilliant growth of plants. Seems almost unnatural. Once you get to 10 feet, just the edge of the clearing before you make it past the tree, you hear her speak. That is far enough. Adelphos of Alandros.
How do you know my name?
You're a free man now. It is a name you should be proud of.
Can I roll to see if I know this voice?
You can. That would be a perception.
15.
You have no idea who it is. Although the way that she speaks, you can almost feel her words through the environment, if that makes sense.
What was the goddess's name that we had to?
Nylia, she's the goddess of the hunt. Roll me a history check.
It's 12.
You know that, though you are not well educated, other gods were talked about in Akros, though not worshipped often. And you know that someone whose name came up sometimes, actually during the games, quite often, was the name Karametra. And you know her to be the goddess of nature and plants, and also known to be the goddess of life.
She is my sword, and I say Karametra.
You now see the bottom of her face, her mouth only, where the brim of the hat covers her eyes and nose, and a small, faint smile appears. And she says, "Well done, Adelphos. I came to warn you. The friend who you seek is near his end. You are 2 days away, but if you push yourselves, you can make it in 1.
Thank you. You are the goddess of life, correct?
Indeed I am.
Why did you take my mother from me?
She pauses for a very long time. And then you see her present her hand, and a flower grows from it. A rose. She says, do you question why the sun scorches the earth? Why grass doesn't grow, or why the trees may lose their leaves in winter? Do you question when you see a fallen tree in the woods? What cruel force of nature knocked it down? Or do you attribute it to just that? Nature. Cycle of life. Though I breathe life into people, it is not my job to take it. That, and you see, she plucks the rose, and she hands it out to you. Is a question for you.
Thank you.
She nods her head.
I'll tell my friends what you said about our other friend.
I knew I could trust you with this message. And as you look down at the rose, you see, as the beams of sunlight, it's actually a white rose, and as the beams of sunlight begin to come through the trees, once the petals hit the sunlight, the petals turn black. They don't fall off, but you see a black rose. And as you look up, she's gone. Inspiration to you for asking a question about your mother. That was awesome. Good job.
I just stare at the rose because I guess I ponder that, of course, Rose died, so all of them will die. So I put the rose in my pocket.
The rose isn't dead. The petals, it's still beautiful. It's not wilted. The petals have just turned black in the sunlight.
I'll just put it in my pocket.
Okay. You put it with the things you travel with carefully, so that as not to make any of the petals fall off unnecessarily. You wake your friend. Sweet.
What was her name again?
Karametra. As the sunlight streams in, you guys see Adelphos walk into the clearing.
We need to move.
Why is that? There are more cats.
No. I was just greeted by a goddess who told me that we have to move in order to save Alandros.
A goddess who?
Karametra. The goddess of life, I believe.
You all would know. The only reason why it was iffy for Adelphos is because he was a slave. But you all would know the pantheon of gods and goddesses, and you would know that she's the goddess of nature itself, of plants and of life.
Wow, well, I mean, that's quite the information. What does she gain from it, telling us this?
I don't know. She seemed friendly, much as a goddess in human form can be.
All gods have something to gain from us.
All I know is that Alandros needs help. He said he's nearing the end. We have 2 days. We have 2 days to get there. We get there in one if we hurry.
Well, I suppose we better make way then.
You pack up your camp.
Tally-ho!
Quite swiftly. And what has been a hike for you, a brisk walk through the woods, now turns into a jog through the forest. And as the trees race by, you realize the further you jog, the more of an incline it becomes. And you can see above the treetops in the distance, haze, a mountain. And you know that you were getting close to the Skola Vale, whom Fella told you the satyrs would be. If you go quickly, you would know that you will get there by nightfall. However, you will suffer a point of exhaustion every day.
Which gives us
Disadvantage on ability checks.
As we run, or at least briskly jog, I'd like to ask them, like, who are the ferrymen?
the ferryman.
Roll a history check. You three would know. I'm going to wait and see if he knows himself.
9 or 10.
You've never heard him by that name, so you don't know who it is.
But who are they?
Well, it's not multiple people. It's one individual. Name is Athreos. I believe he's the god of passage to the underworld. Personally, I despise him.
Why is that?
Oh, personal reasons and other parties being involved that don't particularly get along with him and what he does.
So I need to talk to him about my mother.
What happened to your mother?
Well, she sold herself essentially into slavery. I don't know why. And I was born, don't know anything about my father's side or even my mother's side really. When I was just born into the gladiators. I just miss her.
And you were young. You were about 9 or 10 when that happened.
I was just a child.
So I'm assuming you asked Karametra about your mother?
Yes, I miss her greatly. I'd give all of my freedom away to have her back.
Really?
Yes. She's the only family I had.
You would give away your freedom,
All of it.
the power to choose.
Yeah.
Oh, my condolences about your mother.
Thank you. Just some people take family for granted. Just think that we need to give our families a chance.
You see Vedius kind of get a little uncomfortable for a minute. Noticeably.
Can I roll perception on these?
Yeah, if you want to. You run, pressing through the forest, and as the hill gets steeper and steeper, and as you get more out of breath, you can see the sun begins to dip low on the horizon, past the tree line, and it casts an eerie orange-red glow on the mountain, ominously looming over the area. And then all of a sudden, it levels out. And as the night begins to fall, you're able to see through the trees the faint glow of firelight. And you're able to hear a chant. And as you get closer, unable to see what's in the clearing, you can hear louder and louder, blood and earth, blood and earth, blood and earth. As you approach a larger clearing, you see a ghastly sight. You see a large obelisk standing 20 or 30 feet in the air, with gashes in it as if it was cut. And in those gashes, red, as if it was bleeding. And around it, you see 4 stones. Vidius, you would know that these stones align, well, at least one of them aligns with the direction north.
That's cool that you would know.
First of all, I want to make a stealth check. I'm not
Absolutely,
trying
with
to...
disadvantage.
Well, it's a straight roll for
Oh
me.
yeah, because you have
throw up my
Cloak of Elvenkind.
cloak. 15.
As you approach, you can hear beyond the chanting music. Very loud. And you can infer that whatever these people are doing, they're not paying much attention to what's going on. I'm going to say that you guys are approaching from this direction, which is the south. Actually, I'm going to flip these so that the tallest one is north.
Also, while we're approaching, I do have divine sense, so I'd be able to kind of tell if there's
Oh, this place
evil.
is evil.
So I'm going to be, like,
Yes.
tasting horrible things in my mouth.
Correct.
And kind of wigging out a little bit.
Yeah, this place is sketchy vibes for sure.
That's a cool way to use it. I'm gonna guess this is the cult of the horns. Cult of horns. Not a bad way to get to that word that's written right there.
Well, everybody roll a stealth check as you approach.
I don't have disadvantage.
You do,
I don't.
because you are exhausted.
Yeah.
So everybody roll with disadvantage.
Oh.
Seven.
Stealth.
Uh-huh.
That's a 19.
Okay.
I got 4.
You got a 4? Alright. Half of you passed. I'm including Vidius' roll on this. Because you're approaching as a group. And you, as far as you know, remain unnoticed. I will say, though, you will have cover and have advantage on stealth if you are behind things. So, you're far enough away too, you can hear their chanting, you can see sort of this dancing and merriment happening, and for the moment you feel like you're safe, they're not noticing you.
Is there like a fire or something?
Yes, there are actually 4 fires. Each fire is built on top of each of the stones.
I knew that.
Oh, okay.
How
Yep.
tall are these stones?
They are 5 to 10 feet tall. The taller ones are about 10 feet, the shorter ones are about 5 feet.
So climbable, for sure.
They are absolutely on fire.
Yeah,
I said if they're on fire, they'd be climbable.
There's fire on top of these stones. How tall are they? 5 feet. Oh, I'm gonna climb down.
That burning stone.
There are large fires built on top of all of these stones, providing bright light for this entire area, dim light on the outskirts of the trees.
So you could safely jump on the side and like parkour off the side.
TPK. Everybody that tries to climb a rock.
Immediate death.
This chanting continues. Blood and earth. Blood and earth. And there's music and drums playing.
I feel like this is the spot. I think we have a couple options. First option, obviously, run in and start killing people.
I am a fan of that strategy.
I figured you might.
am a fan of.
Me
Another
Well,
option.
We should wait.
Being this long.
I agree.
I'm quite enjoying the ceremony anyway. It looks kind of fun.
I could use my hat to make myself look like one of these satyrs. Go in, hopefully locate Alandros, and go from there. That's about as far as I've thought about with that one.
That's
We
as far as
should
we get with
throw-
most plans. So
We
yeah.
should throw them on top of the rocks. Let
I mean,
them burn.
I could potentially find him, and
I just really
you
want
all
those
could
rocks,
cause a
you know?
distraction. That's a possibility. Any other ideas?
What if you use your hat, and if we start to see them changing, then we shall make the distraction then. And if that doesn't work, we can.
Who has long-ranged weapons?
I do.
I kind of do.
I have a spear, but I mean,
And a javelin.
and a,
I have a
javelin. So I mean, like,
longsword.
it's kind of one use. Yeah.
You gave up your trident, so you no longer have long-range weapons.
I have a dagger.
You can throw it 20 feet. You're right.
I had 2 of them, actually.
Range weapons.
I have a sling.
Yeah, you can also throw your trident.
I know.
I think 20 feet.
20, 50 with this.
What's the range of
Yeah.
a sling?
Swing is 30 to 120
Yeah.
max.
31.
Wow, 120?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but that's the
But that's
disadvantage.
disadvantage, yeah. But further than I thought.
Blood and earth. Blood and earth. Blood and earth.
Am I going in?
I think
I feel like things are building up. Getting
I
excited
think
about this whole
you
thing.
should go in. Well, we all take placements. One of us should be on the north, one on the south. What direction are we
You're coming in from the south.
One on the north, one on the west, and one on the east. So we surround them as you go in. And if anything goes south, we attack.
Is there only 4 of them?
That's all you noticed so far? Nobody's rolled a perception check yet.
Ooh.
I am observant.
From what you can see, yours is 16. Yours is 18. Your passive perception is 18. 16. 4 is all you can see right now.
Okay.
So are we gonna go with my plan?
I feel that my plan isn't. I wonder if I could distract them and get away.
possibly. I think it's going to be much more difficult with them. There only being 4. There's not like a big crowd that you can kind of sneak into and kind of like look around.
Yeah, that's the worry.
But they're satyrs, though. What are they gonna do? Sting us to death?
I don't know. If you sacrifice us. Can I roll perception to see if we can see where Tyson is?
Absolutely. Yeah.
If he is Alandros.
Alandros.
Yeah.
That's with disadvantage because you are exhausted.
Oh, that sucks. It was a 5
Well,
and a 20.
I got a 5 and a nat 20, but
So unfortunately, because it is disadvantaged, you are. It's actually more difficult to see into this area than you thought.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because of the glow of the fires. You've been spending the last about hour of your job here in semi-darkness, and so the brightness of the fires is kind of messing with your night vision. But on top of that, you're just so exhausted that you have a hard time focusing and zeroing in.
I'm gonna go try and get him to walk away. Say there. Big Chief needs him or something. Big Chief needs you. Come, quick. I don't know.
But seriously, you should.
If things
each
go
of us-
bad,
does anyone have any alcohol? Any wine?
Do you have any?
Does anyone?
Do we have any vodka in a glass bottle?
No.
You knew what I was trying to do.
Roll, only one of you roll me a pure luck check. You decide who it is. It can't be Alandros.
I was gonna say, I have some.
I knew you would.
Oh, if you have some, they have your pack.
Oh,
So.
then yes, you do.
Yeah.
I have a little jug of wine.
Yep.
Yes. All right.
Does anyone have a rack?
Well, you got to roll for history investigation to know that he has it. You wouldn't just know that. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
You can search through your stuff.
Probably
Yeah.
just search our
that
stuff.
he-
All right. I will say that. Whose idea was it that said that? Okay, so I will say that between the two of you, you help each other essentially look. Roll an investigation check flat to find the wine. Won't be difficult. You have to beat a 10. That's it.
All right.
disadvantage.
No, flat because he's getting a health action.
Oh, okay.
Nope, not you, Matt.
Okay.
Did I get one more?
Nope.
Oh.
What was it?
The one.
Yeah. So you.
It's like on the top, and I'm like,
Yeah,
nope,
literally. He's
The
like,
one part
do
of
we have
shipping
wine?
you
He's
did.
like, he just goes, do we have wine? And Adelphos goes, Alandros might have some. And you see him pull off. You guys have been trading off, or pull out of the bag of holding his bag. And then you see Theseus open the bag up, just kind of look once, look twice. Yeah, but no, not even shuffle. Just open the bag, cock his head once, look, cock his head twice, look, close it. No dice. No wine.
Did you look thoroughly?
It looks
You would
pretty
assume
thorough.
so,
He
yeah.
failed the check, Matt.
Mhm.
No wine will be found tonight.
Do any else of us have wine?
Roll a pure luck check.
Nope.
Lydia.
Someone else roll. I'm not doing very hot.
Come on.
Essentially, this is determining whether or not you were given wine as part of your rations from Stella.
Yeah, she rolled first.
Okay. Nat was gonna roll it. He's like, come on. But because you rolled it and got it, I will give it to you. The next time, decide who's gonna roll first.
Okay.
Because there was only one person. Yeah, you were given some wine as part of your rations. Not much. You were each probably given a water skin full of wine. That's it. And I'd say between all of you, drinking a little bit every day at the end of your days to sort of wind down, I'd say
Wind down.
each one is about half full.
Does anybody have any glass bottles?
Wine is not flammable.
That it is.
No. That wasn't my plan.
It does not. It does not have the alcohol content in wine is not high enough for it to be a flammable liquid.
You knew I was trying to make
He's
them all
going
die.
for the party. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, these are satyrs. They like to
satyrs.
rumble.
Honestly, I'm just about to go stab someone. I think it's it.
Just say,
And
look,
all the
that's
while,
crazy.
blood and earth.
Okay.
Blood and earth.
Okay.
It's getting worse.
Give me the wine. Give me the wine.
You specifically do not grab my wine.
Okay.
My wine.
You all pass the water skins of wine to Vidius.
Okay, I am going to use my hat of disguise and turn myself to have my dress and appearance look like them. Maybe like...
Roll me a perception check.
With disadvantage.
Correct.
Nice. 17.
Okay.
What was the first one?
That would have been 8.
You spy something right before you use your hat of disguise that you didn't notice at first glance. Each one of these people are wearing massive masks, headdresses that make up almost a third of their entire body, made out of roots and vines and different plants, twigs and such. You see all the expressions are different. There's one that is joy, but the joy is so much it looks almost to insanity. There's one that is anger and frustration, one that looks like fear. So, having noticed that, you can now change your appearance to wear a mask.
Okay.
If you hadn't have rolled well enough, you wouldn't have caught that they were wearing a mask.
Nice.
So good job.
Okay, then I will turn my body into like a black furred satyr.
Okay?
They don't have clothes,
No.
is what I'm assuming. And then I want my
That's
mask.
not PG. Yeah.
I want my.
They
I
wear
know.
simple clothes. They
I
wear
know.
simple clothes.
Okay.
Like loincloths and stuff.
And then I want my mask to be like a sadness one.
Okay. Not quite despair, but just misery almost. Depression. All right. Because of your height, you're not quite. Satyrs are a little on the shorter side, but because you are putting a mask on, the height looks normal.
Well, how tall are satyrs? Like what, 4 foot?
Yeah, between
Because
at the low end of 5.
tritons are only like 5
Oh, never mind.
5
then.
foot.
You're
Yeah, they're actually pretty. They're
I didn't
pretty
know that.
small. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty small.
I didn't know that. Okay, doesn't matter. You appear to be wearing this mask.
Okay.
Before he runs out, I want to grab his shoulder, like that,
Okay, yeah.
and then let him know to give us a signal before, if we need to go into the stabby plan, give us a little dance or something. I don't know. Actually, not a dance.
Okay, and then before he runs out to do whatever distraction he's doing, can I
Okay.
cast heroism on?
You absolutely can. Roll, mark off the spell slot.
Yep.
And I believe that gives him temporary HP.
It will.
It means he can't
Creature
be
is
frightened.
immune to being frightened. Gains temporary hit point equal to your spellcasting ability
At
modifier
the beginning of every round, right?
at the start of each of its turns.
Yep.
Sweet.
So you get, what's your spellcasting ability modifier?
5. Yeah, 5.
So you get 5 temporary HP
Beginning of every
at the
round.
beginning of every turn. Of your turn. Your turn.
Yeah.
And remember, when damage is dealt,
And I'm immune to fear.
Yes.
Okay.
when damage is dealt, take it away from the temp HP first,
Yeah.
and then dip into your own.
Yeah.
And when you do get temp HP back, it doesn't adjust your regular HP.
Yeah.
It just adds it there at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's just for everybody.
Okay. I'm gonna take a deep breath, calm myself, and I'm just gonna go dancing out into the little grove here.
Okay. What's your movement?
That's
This
mine.
is you? Oh. Are you right
And
here?
I'm gonna be.
I need you. Do you guys want to be behind these trees?
Yeah, I'll be behind a tree for sure.
Holding the wine.
I'll put you two behind here. Adelphos, you're fine over here.
Mm-hmm. swords on.
You just walk. I'm going to assume that you are readying your weapons, everybody, except for you. Okay, you walk out there.
Chanting blood and earth.
Okay.
And just
Blood and earth. Blood and earth. Okay.
as I get closer, can I see Alandros?
Roll me a perception check.
Please. I'm not even gonna. Yeah. 6.
Nope, you can't. And just imagine, I'm not going to move the actual pieces, just imagine these people are sort of circling this
Okay.
obelisk. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "Friends, I have brought party favors.
Roll a deception check.
Please." Oh, yes. Oh my freaking gosh. 10.
You see...
Wait. Okay, never mind.
No, what?
I was gonna ask if I would have had advantage because I look like a satyr and stuff, but it's kind of aside from the point.
And I'm going to say no, and here's why. You see a large satyr step out from behind the obelisk, out of your view this entire time. He wears a large mask and it is expressionless. And he holds his hand high in the air, and the chanting stops. And he slowly brings down his hand and a pointing finger and points at you. He says, You're not one of us, are you?
Well, might not be related to you, but we may be cousins or something down the line.
Roll initiative.
Oh, man.
Just him.
I mean, they technically don't know.
What? Yeah. Initiative isn't an ability check.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because there's specifically one that
Yep.
halves
Your movement and initiative. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and exhaustion.
And you have 2
Okay,
points, right?
my first one.
What'd you roll?
8.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember what my first roll was.
You see, he points to you, and then he goes, Seize him!
It's my turn?
Yep.
Okay.
The dancing has stopped.
I'm gonna start running this way, but before I do, as I'm running, I'm just gonna start going like this, like very obviously, and start running.
Is that the signal?
Jack Sparrow run.
Where are you running?
This way.
Okay.
And then I am going to go, I'm going to use my action to dash.
Okay. Not your bonus? Oh, your bonus action hide.
Yep, bonus action hide.
Okay.
Out of there fast.
Natural 1.
With disadvantage, son, I'm sorry.
I mean, it doesn't
matter.
matter.
It
Like, you want to see if I get the double one? Wow.
You-
For the insult.
No, sorry. You
Go for the double
in this
one.
large, you didn't drop disguise self, did you?
No.
Okay, you see
No,
that you in this large mask just runs, and I think you forget that you didn't drop disguise self, so you run to hide behind this tree, but the large mask is still visible
Sticking out.
sticking out on either side and still visible through the tops of the branches.
But you forget, as he's running
He's
with his
waving his arms like this.
Waving my arm.
doing the
Waving-
signal.
Doing the signal.
So now, everybody else roll me initiative. You guys will get a surprise round, but it will fall during the... Actually, it can fall right now. If you choose to act, you guys can do a surprise round this second, and then you will roll initiative.
Let's do that.
Okay. Because he did the signal. So actually, sorry, these 4 rolls, so they're going to act first, and they're going to run after you.
I didn't want to say anything, but that's what I was hoping would happen.
Dude, probably?
Yeah. At least a couple of them. But I wasn't going to say anything when he was like, you guys can act now. It was just like, please don't go, please don't go.
And they're going to go. They're going to go on either side of you. They just use their dash action, and they're kind of on either side of you, ready to take you down.
Bonus action, disengage.
You just hit one, disengage with the other one, you're good.
You speedy boy. I always, you sneaky boy, you speedy boy. Okay, you three may now take your surprise action.
You can cast a spell or
Have we had
Or move in.
or move in.
No, you don't roll initiative yet. This is your surprise round.
Say we did. Say that for later.
Not until I ask.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. I'll just move up
Colosso, where are you moving to?
closer towards Vidius.
Would you like to
Behind
dash or regular movement?
Regular
5,
movement,
10,
just behind
15.
that tree right there.
Right there?
Yes. So
Okay.
I can be more in vision with them.
Okay.
Let's see. I want to be within like 20 feet.
Roll me a stealth check. Just to see if they notice you as you're going. Disadvantage, please, because you're exhausted.
14.
Okay. They do not. Alright.
Big boss man.
So now,
Do you want to do?
you're up next.
Yeah, can
Your
I go?
Surprise round.
Okay.
Theseus, it's your
I
turn.
am going to dash, and I am going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Sweet. You can't attack if you dashed.
That's fine.
Okay.
I assumed that you would make me
Roll
roll for
yourself.
stealth.
Yes, you're running up on this guy. He'll know you're there. But you'll roll your stealth for these people.
Okay.
Yeah, so roll your stealth. If you're trying to, are you trying to not be detected, or are you just no holds barred
What?
going out? Or are you just frantically running over there?
I'm just going for
Okay,
it.
don't worry about rolling your stealth.
Yeah.
They'll just notice you. Okay, Adelphos, it is now your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to dash.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
This guy right there?
Yep.
Or-
Okay,
Okay.
right there.
I'm gonna use action search so I can attack him.
Sweet, you can do that.
Nice.
Attack normal, you don't have disadvantage.
14.
A 14 hit.
That's 9.
9 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it your double-handed longsword?
Mhm.
You pull out your longsword, run up to him, and lunge forward, and you see it catches the side of his torso. Ah, he says. Now, everybody, please roll initiative. 20 to 25.
Me.
What'd you get?
21.
Sweet. 15 to 20.
I got 18.
I rolled like really good on my initiative.
Yeah.
You rolled.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got an 8.
You got an 8.
Oh, like
Initiative. You
My
didn't have to look
initial
in.
one.
Yeah, your initial one.
yeah, 8.
Okay. 10 to 15. 5 to 10.
Got an 8.
You got an 8. You two will act on the same turn. Decide amongst yourselves who goes first.
Mine's 19.
Alright.
I forgot to add.
No, that's okay.
I got a 4.
You got a 4.
Yeah.
Okay, you go very last.
2.
Still, nobody has seen
Our good
Alandros
friend.
yet.
You're the big guy, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, Adelphos, you act first.
Yes. I'm gonna attack this guy with my longsword again.
Okay.
Imagine if you just took the mask off. He's like, guys, what are you guys doing?
You miss.
Yeah.
And would you like to draw a short sword and as your bonus action try and hit with that?
Yeah.
I don't know why you go around just doing double-handed longsword. Like, you're built as a dual wielder.
Yeah. I'll pull out a short sword.
Sweet. So you swing at him again, and he dodges out of the way, anticipating you go, and you break your two-handed grip on your longsword and draw a short sword.
That's an 8.
And you stab at him, and he lurches back. You miss him again.
So can I use my short sword as a bonus action attack?
Yes,
Okay.
you can, because you're dual,
Dual wielder.
Because a longsword is a one-handed weapon.
Mhm.
You can use it with two. It's a matter of a D8 or a D10. Okay, next up is the Thorn Bearer,
Ooh.
who is the big boy right there.
Big boy.
Um,
he's a boy. I'm a big boy.
and
I'm
he
ready to pull it.
is going to run this way, and he is going to ram you.
You can
You
try.
see, he takes his mask off, and you see larger than any satyr that you see, horns that curl over his ears on the side. And boy, oh boy, is he going to try. 20 feet to hit.
And just a little bit.
Okay. He makes 3 attacks. 13 to hit. 19 to hit. Sorry.
Barely.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I didn't roll up a
And he
character.
rolled a 6.
I think we should all.
And he rolled a 6. And
I'm just kidding. No, it doesn't.
And he is going to do 18 damage.
Okay. From those 2 attacks?
Yes. You see, he runs first. And he goes,
18 equals what?
36.
Then that's my half.
that did happen.
That did help. Yeah. And I'm the meat shield.
He rams you, boom, boom, twice with his ram. And on the third one he goes, you actually kind of put your swords up right where his horns would be and push him off of you. Wow.
When someone misses a melee attack on you, you can expend your reaction to, or you can spend
Superiority dice.
and make a superiority to make an attack.
Oh, cute. Would you like to do that?
Yes.
You have 4 superiority dice, so you're down to 3. Roll an attack on him. I'm assuming with your longsword.
Yeah.
It can't be two-handed because you're wielding a short sword.
20, dirty.
Yes. Now roll your d6 along with your d8.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
And can I still do a bonus attack?
You cannot, because you've already used a bonus action this turn count.
Yeah.
You did 9 damage to him.
Mhm. That's half of what he did to me.
You push him away as he tries to ram you, and then you stab at him with this longsword, and it impales his left shoulder. And you see he looks up in a vicious grin. He says, "Is that all you can do?" And then it is now Colossa's turn.
Okay, so I have my trident out and my shield equipped.
Okay.
I want to throw my trident at the guy that's standing close to Theseus.
Okay. If you miss, you have a chance of hitting Theseus, because Theseus is in the line of fire.
Let's do it.
Also, you are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I said I wanted to be 20 feet.
Oh, sorry.
Within 20 feet. Sorry. Last movement round.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. That's within 20.
Yeah.
Okay, you can do it.
Okay.
Not looking good.
13.
You actually hit.
Nice.
Roll your damage.
7.
7
Yes.
damage?
7 damage.
Okay. You throw this trident, and it grazes his leg.
Oh, come
Ah!
And then with my bonus, can I just finish going up to them? Or is that
You can just move the rest of your movement.
Oh, I haven't moved yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just finish going up to them.
Okay, right there?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
I guess, could I pick my trident back up?
Yeah,
For
that's a
a
free action.
Oh, okay.
Free action.
Sweet.
Pick up a weapon is a free action.
Okay, then I do that.
Sweet. Okay, Theseus, Vidius.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I can go first.
Okay. I'm going to let you go first on this one because I don't know.
I'm gonna attack the guy, one of the guys that's surrounding Vidius. This one right here in front of me, with my long sword.
Sweet, you get advantage because he is flanked.
Oh yeah.
So is this normal? Oh, no.
Yeah,
just
because
kidding.
attacks aren't
Yeah.
with exhaustion, just ability checks. So essentially, I just made it hard for you guys to sneak up.
15 hit.
15 does hit.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna go to kind of stab right in the back. Nice. I do 7 plus 5, so 12 damage.
Ooh! You do. You stab him right in the back. The blade doesn't go.
Oh no! It's plus 6 with my long sword. 13.
That's right. You don't. The blade doesn't go all the way through his torso, but as you stab into him and pull out, you see his muscles on his back tighten as they contract around where he was stabbed, and he yells again, "Ah!" in pain.
I assumed it was in pain.
You have a bonus. This is the last time I'm going to remind you. You have a bonus action. You can strike him with your shield if you wish.
Okay. And I would like to do that.
Okay, so he's going to make a strength saving throw to beat your strength. What is your strength? 16? And he fails, so he's knocked prone.
Perfect.
Lay that bad boy down.
That's such a cool ability.
I know it is.
It's not specified in any of D&D canon. So Wizards of the Coast, if you're listening to this, in the Shield Master trait is not specified as to what happens when you try to attack a creature with your shield. So we customized it, which is The creature that they attack has to make a strength saving throw that is equal to or beating the strength score of the attacker, or they're knocked prone. In this case, that's beat 16 because Thesis is a beefy boy.
Beef boy. He's a beefy boy.
Yeah.
Sneaky boy.
Yep. And you're just a watery
That
gal.
big,
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Okay. It is now video.
I am going to cast Fog Cloud right on the center of this.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's going to do a 20-foot radius.
Okay, so get
Which
to
would
the edge of the rock.
Get all the edge of the rock.
Correct.
Then I am going to.
And that means vision is obscured. Even if you have dark vision, your vision is obscured.
Yeah, I know. I am going to take the opportunity attack.
Okay.
And I want to movement and dash
Okay.
into here
Okay.
behind this rock. I have like 60 feet, so
Okay, right here.
yes. And I
Your vision is obscured.
yeah,
We came
and I
over
just-
here to help you, and then you just run away.
Well,
That's okay. So he's running to
only
try.
one guy
Good
can
job,
take an
Sailor.
opportunity attack on you.
okay.
And you see, as you guys approach, Declan, this large ram, after he rams Delphi, says, "It's an ambush! Get them!" So,
There's always a Declan. Natural 20.
natural 20.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
it's all good.
I am so sorry.
Don't do 18.
What is it?
It was max on the die. And we play in this game that one of the dice is automatically max. So that is 15 damage.
Okay.
As you see, as you begin to run away, this satyr draws a scimitar and slices it across your back.
Okay. And that is I can't do anything else.
Okay. Sweet. How close are you to this rock?
I wanted to get like right up to it.
Okay. So you
So,
actually
like right where the big guy was.
you actually cannot get there because there's a person there.
Okay.
Bound
Nice.
to the rock.
Yeah, buddy.
That's
You
perfect.
see Alandros bound to this rock. You see that he has a gag over his mouth. That you see that there appears to be some sort of red foamy residue that has soaked through the rag and dripping down his face. He appears to be conscious, and you can hear him muttering through this rag, and he looks, his head swiveling and his eyes wild. He appears to be delirious.
Good. He's delirious. Stab him while he's down.
Of course it didn't stab.
I found his
Okay,
dead.
so it is Satyr 1's turn, and Satyr 1 is going to try and swing at you with his scimitar.
Fine.
Come on. Come
That
on,
is
you beefy
a-
boy.
20,
Not looking good.
not nat. The 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 8 damage. Okay. As you
Okay.
see these two satyrs around you, after you just rammed twice and pushed him off, stabs him, this scimitar comes down and actually slices the arm that is currently engaged with Declan, and there's a huge gash that opens up on your upper arm, the one place on your arm that isn't covered by armor.
Curse you, Proteus.
Or it's just the type of armor you're wearing.
I know.
You know. I mean, the armor you have is still better than Thesis's.
I know.
Because instead of leather on your arm greaves, you have actual brass
Yeah.
or bronze. Okay. It is now Satyr number 2's turn. He is on the ground. He's going to spend 5 movement to hop on up. And he
Get
is
on
going to
there.
take a slash at you. Oh, that's a d6. And I've been rolling exceedingly well tonight. 18 to hit. If you have an 18 to hit,
Yes.
okay,
does
then
hit.
he hits you. All right, he does 7.
Yeah.
He does 7 damage.
7.
Yeah.
Better than getting 18 done to you.
Okay.
You can heal that much.
And Satyr number 3 right there is going to draw his short bow and shoot at you. And he rolls a non-nat 20. I am so sorry.
Yeah, he is.
You don't need to apologize.
You want to
This is
try
what you're
these
here
guys,
for.
Jeff?
I know. What?
Nothing.
And he rolls, he does 4 damage. You see an arrow is loosed, and it grazes your arm. Does 4 damage. Alright. Alandros, please roll me a Constitution saving throw. And Alandros, based on what has happened to you this far, I'm going to explain it as this. You're delirious right now. You'll roll Constitution saving throws, much like death saving throws. If you fail 3 of them, you're not going to outright die, but you will drop to 0 hit points, and then have to roll death saving throws. Does that make sense?
Yes.
If you pass them 3 times successfully, you are able to fight off the influence. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Perfect.
15?
That's a save. You see Vidius as
Actually, I look like a satyr in a mask.
I have not dropped that.
he's very unaware of what's happening. You see him gnashing, fighting off whatever is happening to him. What's your passive perception?
11.
Okay, you're close enough to this rock that you actually see these gashes, these red gashes, are actually red mushrooms growing inside these gashes in the rocks, which from far away just appear to be red and fleshy things.
So
He's
the
ruined.
Alright, top of the initiative. Adelphos, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna slash this like what Delkin? What?
Declan.
Declan.
Okay,
Okay. 21.
you hit.
Come on, baby, get that highest number. 7.
Okay, 7 damage.
And since I'm gonna use my short sword and I'm gonna attack the one next to him.
Alright, so you stab at him with your long sword,
Mm-hmm.
pull it out quickly, and almost in the same fluid movement, you slash at the guy to your right.
18.
18 hits.
Okay, that is 6 damage.
Okay, sweet. 6 damage is done to him. You slash, he tries to lean out of the way, and the slash goes across his chest. Not very deep, but you see blood begin
Just like a
to
light.
spill from his hairy chest. Alright. It is now the Thorn Bearer's turn.
Bring it on.
And he's gonna ram me again with his big old ram
You
horn.
can try.
Oh.
You will.
Not gonna go well.
Okay, that's a miss.
Yes.
And that is a 4-15 to hit.
Nope.
A miss. And that is a nat 7. So he
Nice.
misses 3 times.
Yes.
This time you're ready for him. After you slash at the next guy, you spin around equally as
Ripple
fast.
day.
Oh, you're gonna.
Yeah.
All right. Expend another superiority die.
Okay.
How many do you have of those? 4. Oh,
So you have 2 left.
Use them.
14.
We'll also roll your d6 because it's to your attack and damage.
16.
Yes, you hit. Now roll your d6 plus your d8 damage. And don't forget to add your modifier.
Yes. Okay. 15 damage.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
You've got max on the D8 for those of you listening.
Okay, you anticipate him trying to ram you this time, and you are too fast for him. And on the last time he misses, you actually sort of grab his horns and pull him forward and stab down into his back. Ah! He screams as you pull it out and he staggers back.
How's that for you?
He says, "How's this?" And now he's going to bonus action Thunder Step.
Oh,
what?
Oh, crap.
And I think you can move within 90. Roll me a dexterity. Is that dexterity or con save?
I don't know.
Let me look it up real quick. I think it's Dex.
Unfortunately, it will affect this satyr as well.
Thunderclap? Yes. No, Thunder Wave. What'd you
Thunder
say?
Step.
Thunder Step. Constitution save throw.
Okay. Hold on.
Anyone, each creature within 10 feet.
Yeah, so
So
this
the
guy
other
will have
guy-
to make it as well. Okay. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Better roll good.
Yeah. It would be a lot of damage.
Who has advantage?
Oh,
Constitution
no, dude.
Or not advantage, or...
You're proficient.
You're
Yeah,
proficient.
proficient, that's
Yeah.
what I meant.
That's a step in the right direction.
You got this.
Come on.
Oh.
That's a 10.
You
What
fail.
was it?
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh,
This satyr is going to roll CT save. And he fails as well, so you both will take max damage. 3d10.
Oh,
That's not good.
You take 24 damage.
No, I'm
This
down.
satyr, by the sheer concussive boom, and everybody hears this. You in the mist hear this. You two fighting behind these trees with these satyrs hear this. You hear this massive concussive boom. You can almost feel the pressure wave rustle all the wind in the trees.
Did he kill his friend?
He killed his friend.
Yes.
This satyr is knocked unconscious. And Adelphos, where all you hear is a ba-ba, and then it just cuts to black as you fall down unconscious.
Is it
Insert
like-
the ear ringing noise.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, and he is going to reappear.
Does it like throw me back or what?
No.
You just drop unconscious.
Okay.
He is going to reappear right here. Right there. Next up is Thalassa. It is your turn.
I will switch from my trident to my scimitar. And
Oh,
I'm
crap.
going to ask Phidias, do you have this under control? And then sprint off towards Big Dude.
Okay.
And I want to get up next to him. I just can't reach.
You want to go right up in front of him?
Yeah.
Right there?
And I'm going to try to slice him.
Okay.
23.
23 hits.
7.
How would you like to finish him?
Oh,
Oh, good.
You're woke.
So I see that he hit Adelphos. And I say, this is for my friend. And I slice him right in the heart.
He looks down, shocked, as blood begins to trickle from the corner of his mouth. And then you see a wild grin as he looks at the blood that is slopping onto the ground. And he says, blood and earth. And then he falls back with a smile on his face.
Probably started like...
I started the seance.
Is that it for you? You have a bonus action left?
Can I just move back to... I can just finish movement back to...
Yeah, you move 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can move back.
Yeah,
1,
I'm
2,
just
3.
move back
Yep,
there.
perfect.
That's it.
You move 15 feet to meet him, 15 feet back.
Yes.
Okay, Theseus Vidius. Who wants to go first?
I'll go. I am gonna cut Alandros free.
Shing! Your blade sparks against this rock as you cut the bind.
And I want to. What would that be considered? Like a bonus action, or
That would technically be considered an action,
okay?
an attack action. I'm not going to make you roll an attack against rope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That seems a little facetious, but I will say that takes up an action because you're attacking the rope.
Knowing that would be an action, could I instead try and pull the gag and shove my fingers down his throat to try and make him throw up?
Okay. Yeah, that
Wow.
is very interesting. Yeah.
I think I know where he's going with it.
You pull the gag out.
I don't know if you want me to roll.
You don't.
I'm trying. I want to make him throw up.
I would say roll a dexterity check, just because he's kind of thrashing around. You know what I mean?
19.
So can I just say, as he pulls the gag off of me, for a moment I kind of look at him and I say, Karametra?
Okay. You're shoving your fingers into his mouth, to make him vomit.
Yes.
Alandros, Roll me a Constitution saving throw. You want to fail this.
Yeah, to see if I can
Yep.
Natural one.
vomit.
Yep.
It's an 11.
I was going to set the DC at 10.
Right.
So, you throw up everywhere, all over Vidius, and you see Vidius that it is this disgusting red, viscous sputum almost that just gets vomited up.
Okay.
I will say the drugs are still in your system, that you will roll with advantage because they are not actively working with you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's still the residuals, but not
Correct, because you have ingested it. It's in your
It's
body.
in your bloodstream.
Correct,
Yeah.
but not.
basically got my stomach pumped,
But at least
but I still have the effect.
At least it'll
Correct.
start coming down.
And you will come down a lot sooner.
Those were smart.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I
Inspiration to you.
I thought about that at like the very last second.
Inspiration
I was
to
like,
you.
wait, the mushrooms.
Inspiration to you. Good job.
Okay, now
There's your
I
action.
don't know.
You can sit there. You're covered by the fog.
And
so
no, I was gonna say that I would run to Alandros, but I have no idea.
you have no
that
idea.
He
Yep.
even went
You
down.
just heard a loud noise. That was
Me
it.
and Adelphos.
Adelphos, yes.
You just heard a loud noise. That was it. So
Okay, then I am gonna move around this most northern rock.
sweet. So you move out of the fog.
Okay, I would have moved. I would have moved right there.
Okay, you were still in the fog.
Still in the fog.
Okay.
And bonus action hide.
Okay, sweet. You get regular because you have advantage.
20.
Yeah, sweet. You are so hidden. You like Kronk in. It's not that obvious. You're against the rock. Theseus, it's your turn.
I'm gonna attack this guy again that I just backstabbed.
Sweet.
Does a 15 hit
15
him?
hits him.
Alright.
Are you using your sword?
Yes, 11.
He's still up, but you look very injured.
And then I'm gonna shield bash him.
Sweet. He's gonna see if he stays up.
Okay.
That's your bonus action. He fails. He gets knocked prone again.
Is he too far away? Could I knock him into this guy, or is he? He's
No.
probably too far.
No, he's too far.
Okay.
Satyr 1 is dead, killed by the thunderstep. Satyr 2 is knocked prone. Unfortunately, he goes right after you, so you just stands right back up. And he's going to try and slash at you again with his
Does that not like getting up from being prone? Does that not take up like an action?
half of your
half.
movement.
Oh, half your movement.
And he's not trying to move around, so that's the unfortunate bit of it.
If you bash him,
Then they knock prone.
Wait, doesn't it push him out of the way slightly when he knocks him?
No, just not prone.
Okay.
Okay,
need to just keep.
16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Sweet. He misses big time. You, having pushed him down, just keep your shield between yourself and him. Your sword rested on top, ready to stab at him in your next opportune moment as he clambers up real fast, swings at you wildly, clang against your Acroan shield. It is Satyr 3's turn, and he is going to shoot into that area you, Thalassa. And he rolled a 15 to hit. Okay. You see he knocks an arrow with his buddy getting up, and with the commotion that's happening with Theseus, it whizzes past your head. Okay, Satyr 4's turn. He is going, honestly, he has no idea what's going on.
He's like right in the edge
Yeah.
of mine.
And so he's going to walk around this way. Yes, you get an opportunity attack. Yes, it is with advantage because you're hidden. He's trying to stay out of the fog cloud, and he's going to dash over to help these guys.
The 19.
Yeah, you hit him.
13.
Okay, you do 13 damage. Out of nowhere, this blade comes out. Ah! As he's sliced across the arm. And he's actually going to stop his movement because he realizes that there's something there.
Mm-hmm.
You're not hidden, but you are obscured in the fog. 13 to hit. Really?
My armor class.
Did not know that.
Yep.
So he slashes at
I'm
you.
a soft boy.
You take 9 damage.
I am going to use my unscarred ability.
Have you also been taking your temporary hit points at the beginning of your turn?
Ooh.
I believe you've had 2 turns.
Let's
So you should have. Yep, that's all.
I got a dirty 20.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
You pass. You keep fighting it, and you see visions. You're still in the smoke, so that doesn't help to sheer insanity because you think you see visions in a fog cloud.
Ripping.
Whoa. And you can cast also, listeners. The reason why Vidius, as a rogue, could cast fog cloud is because Thalassa, it is now your turn.
I'm just going to try to slice the guy right in front of me.
Sweet.
18.
Oh yeah, you absolutely hit. 8 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. You slice this guy. Gets him right in the neck. He collapses. And now down.
You just getting everybody tonight. Wow.
Flossie, you have movement and a bonus action.
Yeah, I want to move as close as I can back to the group. I would move kind of this way.
At that point, you would notice Delphos is on the ground.
Yeah.
With your passive perception.
Right.
Okay. Theseus Vidius. Your turn.
I'm gonna bonus action disengage, move over to Alandros and cut him free.
Does he have to disengage when he's obscured?
Unknown. We'll say yes for right now.
Yeah,
I will do more
okay
research
with
later.
this, yeah.
For the sake of time.
And I will cut him free.
Sweet. I'm not going to make you roll on attack against the
Yeah, and I...
That is an action.
I will
Your blade sparks as it goes across the rock.
I will move back into melee with that dude.
Okay. Sweet. Theseus. It's your turn. What's max damage?
I got 8 plus 6, so 14 damage.
14 damage on him. Holy smokes, he is very injured.
Yes.
Not down, he hasn't taken
And
any
then-
damage.
Of course, I would like to bash this dude.
Nice remembering.
Yeah, he uses your strength is 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gets knocked over. It is now. He's gonna stand up, and he is going to disengage, and move to right there.
Can't wait till we have
Okay.
like all the melee characters and you go before all of us and you like bash them and then that person goes after us and all of us are just like
I know, it has to
all with it. It's gonna happen.
It's
It's gonna be like
it's just unfortunate that they come right after you.
It's
You
gonna
know
be
what I
like an instant death.
Okay,
All of us
this satyr remains, and he is again just going to assume you're there and swing wildly at that area. He rolls with disadvantage, and he misses. He rolls 6.
Okay.
Both times. You see, he's just swinging wildly. He actually hits the rock once. Okay. It is now Alandros' turn. 2 successes. Roll with advantage now.
Good thing I had advantage. That was a 1.
Can you imagine
that? 5.
You fight
That's okay.
it, but
2 passes, 1 fail.
Yeah, at least it's not 2 passes, 2 fails.
Yeah. 2 passes. It is 2 passes and 1 fail. You've now failed 1. You begin to feel sick, more sick and pain in your stomach. It is now. Alandros should have gone before you, but Alandros will now roll.
You mean
Adelphos? Oh my gosh. Adelphos goes
One
before
day
you.
we will get it down.
Adelphos will roll with advantage.
One day we'll make characters that don't have the same name.
Okay. All right. Philosopher, it's now your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to run over to Adelphos. Well, not run, but I think I'll be like 5 away.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
And
Not even close.
Die.
that's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
5 feet away.
All right.
You can't.
So
Why?
it is now Vidius Theseus, your turn.
I'm just gonna stab this guy.
Sweet.
I'm gonna like hop out of the fog, be like, haha, and stab him, and then jump back into the fog.
I'd laugh if you miss.
19 plus.
Yeah.
Advantage.
Absolutely. Since he said he hopped out of the fog, so I
yeah.
have a flavor, but okay, roll that sneak attack damage.
So 14 points of damage.
You do. You jump out, stab him. Ha-ha! He goes, ah! And then you jump back into the fog. Stop doing that!
It's like thumbs up,
He is
play
playing
swash
with your
by
food.
He is very, very hurt.
Haha! I got you! Run away!
It is now your turn.
Okay. I have just enough movement to run up, back up to this guy that just
Okay.
tried to flee me,
Alright.
and I'm going to try to stab him
Okay.
again.
Just normal attack?
Yeah, just normal attack.
Alright.
Unless you get a 20.
Does a... I got rolled an 18. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming
Yes.
it hits.
Yes, you did.
And I do 8 damage.
Okay. You stab him again. Ah! I'm gonna shield attack him.
Gosh dang. Yeah.
Okay.
At least that way he can't run as far.
Yeah, you can't run as far.
Yeah, then I'll shield bash him.
Okay. Oh wait, let me
You gotta make a
roll.
save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He saved! He rolled a non-nat 20.
Yeah, he saved
It is
because
now-
he fell down on his knee as you went to shield mash him because he's bleeding out.
It is now.
Honestly, I don't know why I just didn't use my smite, considering we're
I
literally-
know, that's what I'm saying, dude. He's gonna.
Dead either way.
I'm just,
going to
I just like,
disengage.
Theseus is just toying with his victim.
Yeah. Wow, they can run so far.
Sorry, I forgot he disengaged. He's not gonna disengage. He's gonna take an attack of opportunity. That's what I meant. Thank you.
I was like, that is insane.
He's gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. Check the, yeah. They 13 hit.
Does.
Nice. 10 damage. Gosh.
As he turns to run, you stab at him, and it gets him good, and he's bleeding out.
But then
Very much.
could I use, because I took the attack action, could I shield bash him?
No, because you've already used your bonus action.
Okay.
This turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fair. Yeah.
So he runs back there. Okay. Adelphos' turn to roll death saving throws with advantage. Okay.
He's dead.
Y'all have no idea. Alright.
Alandros?
Alandros.
Just think Alan.
I know.
The Greek version of Alan.
Alandros.
Alright, that's a little better. 14.
You pass. Yes. So after this crippling pain, you drop to your knees, and then your vision finally begins to clear enough for you to notice that you're in fog. And you can't see anything. But you wipe your mouth of the blood red, and you are fully conscious.
I'll probably throw up again.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. But that happens at the beginning of your turn.
Oh.
Yeah. Because it's like a death saving throw happens at the beginning.
So I'm gonna kind of stand up and honestly just get my bearings of where I am and what just happened.
You really have no, you have no clue. It is, you can't see anything.
And I mean, I literally just woke up.
Yeah.
Type instruction. I have no clue. So I stand up, confused,
Okay.
and I'm gonna maybe try to take off any sort of binding.
Yeah. You're completely free because the gag was pulled down and you were cut loose.
Okay.
So half of your movement, which is half because of your exhaustion, is, and you get up. Okay. But you can't really move unless you take it. Okay. Is that it for you?
Yep.
Velasa, it's your turn.
Okay, and then I'm finished getting to Adelphos,
Sweet.
and I will lay him on hand
Okay. How much?
7.
Sweet. You write down 7 on his paper, please. He jumps up. Oh, what happened?
You're not having a great day.
What do you mean? I basically killed that big guy. And now
I helped you out a little bit.
Theseus' turn. Theseus Vidius. Whoever gets to go first.
Let's see. I'll move a couple of feet over this way, get closer, and then I'm gonna take my spear out.
Okay.
Not the lightning jet. Well,
You can just get your regular spear out. That's fine.
okay. Yeah.
You'd have to move a little closer. You have to be 20 feet away. You were here, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 will get you within range.
Okay.
You move, you sort of counter his movement. If he runs away after you stab him, you sheathe your sword and pick up the spear that was at your back, on your back. and you kind of jog, eyeing where he's going. Roll your attack.
Does an 11 hit?
11 does not hit. And you, raising your arm, throw it, and it barely misses him.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, that's it. All right, Vidius, it is your turn.
Okay, I am. First of all, I'm gonna drop the hat of disguise. Should have done that a long time ago.
Okay.
But I kept forgetting.
All right.
But I feel like it makes it more comical.
Yeah.
So you literally like jump out of the
Jumping
fog
out, yeah.
in this giant mask.
Yeah.
And this guy is, wait, what are you doing this for? Wait, no, stop it.
I know you're free, and I heard you throw up again, so I'm just assuming you're not dying. I guess I am going to, at this point, I'm going to drop Fog Cloud
Okay,
and stab the dude.
sweet. So, Alandros, all of a sudden, everything is clear, and you see that you were where you were before, which was tied up to this large obelisk surrounded by these stones and fires, but you also see your friend, Vidius, standing nearest to this stone, slashing at this wild satyr. What'd you roll?
17 plus.
Yeah, you absolutely hit.
Let's see.
10 damage.
Yeah, this dude is smoked. You watch
Having fun
Alandros.
keeping them alive, but I guess I forgot.
Yeah, we got
You got one more. You still have one more.
Yeah, but I was like, I should keep this guy alive. And then I'm just like, I'm gonna kill him.
And you do.
Makes
You
sense for my character.
stab into him, and he actually shocked that you're not this other satyr in a large mask. Squints his eyes and just to see who you are before
And as he's
his eyes
dying,
close.
I'm gonna say, water and air.
He gives this expression like, what?
And
he dies. I just wanted him to be confused. He was so confused.
Last moment.
He was so
I'm already confused.
He died. So he spent most of this fight confused, and he died confused. All right.
The one guy who had no idea what was going on.
It's this last guy's turn, and he is gonna knock an arrow and try and shoot it at his pursuer. Okay. And that is a 15 hit.
No.
It, as you throw your spear, he kind of leans out of the way, looses an arrow, and you bring up your shield to cover your face like you've done so many times, and the arrow sticks into your shield. Not as to penetrate it or ruin it, but
Yeah.
it sticks in. And he is going to keep running. Alandros, it is now your turn. You can now see what's happening. What's your passive perception?
12.
You would have seen this guy run across. He's not making any attempt to be stealthy.
Okay.
You know he's behind the bushes there. You do have half your movement, and your ability checks are half because you're exhausted.
As I come to, I see Theseus chasing this guy who's just completely outrunning him. And so I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration to minus from his save.
Okay.
And then I'm going
What ability is that?
for being a Eloquent Bard.
Okay.
I can...
Will you just read it to me so I know what it is?
Yeah, I can subtract from the next saving throw before the start of my turn. So,
Oh, sweet. So if you try and shield bash him again.
but then I'm going to use suggestion.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, stop right there.
Okay. What's the save for that?
That will be a 14,
Okay.
17. I just added the minus.
He fails.
Nice.
He stops in his tracks. Adelphos is up. He goes, looks at the bossa. Are there any of them left?
I don't know.
I'll find out. And he's gonna look because he really wants to kill something. Yeah, he sees that guy over there. That was his action, so he's gonna move towards him with the intent to kill. Okay,
What would Matt do?
Philosopher.
Matt would try to kill him.
Yeah. And that's why I did that, right?
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, okay, Philosopher, it's your turn.
Okay, so because I see him running this way, I will move this way behind this rock,
Okay.
which I would assume would make it so I could kind of see him.
Oh yeah, yep, you can see those guys. You move forward in between the obelisk and one of the stones, and
Yes.
in your vision, within that same sort of circle, you see Vidius and Alandros.
I'll come up next to him,
Okay.
and I'll just ask him, "Are you alright? Do you feel ill still?"
Can I answer
I
now?
feel
Yeah.
ill.
Yeah, you're out of it now.
Okay. I'm fine for now, but I don't feel great.
Well, let's help our friends, and I'm sure we'll hear more about it. And then that's basically all I'm gonna do.
Sweet. He sees Vidius. He's going first.
I was movement,
Okay.
bonus action, dash.
Okay.
This dude. Put my sword to his throat. Might as well give up.
Okay. Theseus, it's your turn.
Just keep running after him.
I want to hold my action to, if he runs, I want to take an opportunity attack, but non-lethal.
Gotcha. Sweet. Yeah, you can move up to him. You can't attack right now, though.
That's fine.
Sweet. So he's now surrounded by you two, and it is his turn. And you see he slowly raises his bow in the air and slowly raises his right hand.
Just gonna take my sword and cut the string on his bow.
Oh.
Bink! Like a guitar string.
Yeah.
Kind of gets his arm. Ow! That was expensive there.
Sounds like a personal problem to me.
Okay. Essentially, initiative is over. You have this guy captured.
Velasa,
Yes,
how's Alandros doing?
seems to be doing well.
Good to hear.
I'd like to roll a religion check.
Ooh.
Roll a religion check. That was me telling you secretly. You didn't have to announce it.
A nat 20.
Okay.
Alandros is just going to say, don't harm him. He cannot move. So long as we don't harm him.
Good to know. We'll definitely keep him alive.
And
We brought you
thank
back.
you for saving me.
Yeah,
By the way.
Absolutely. We weren't just gonna leave you to your own devices.
We have your soap.
Yeah, we brought your bag.
Good. I am in much need of a bath.
Yes. I feel we should do something about this rock. I feel like desecrating this place or something.
Well, I'm unsure of its origins, but I feel that this place was maybe once a holy place and has now been desecrated, but perhaps it could once again become holy.
Are you all kind of gathered together now?
Yeah, we all kind of come together.
Bring him over.
Okay. You two walk with him over.
Yeah, brought him over. We were essentially
Make sure
just
he was
talking,
okay.
making sure everybody's
Okay,
okay.
gotcha.
Talking about don't kill him, and then
Sweet.
Alandros was saying that he thinks the place potentially used to be a holy place, and that it could maybe be
Okay.
saved.
As we're walking him over to the obelisk, or the monolith, whatever it is,
Axes both. Continue.
I would like to walk behind him and kind of escort him over and secretly stab him in the back.
Sweet. Roll on attack with advantage.
First one's 19.
Yeah. Doesn't
Oh,
worry
I can
about
do it, yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. And he has 2 HP. So, as you're walking, now roll a sleight of hand.
Another 19.
With disadvantage because
Gosh.
you're exhausted.
A 9.
Vidius, you notice as you're walking over. Philosopher, you also notice.
Can I say, because it's my spell, and I do have concentration on him, and that would drop concentration, can I feel the concentration?
You would know. No,
Being
everyone kind of saw. I mean,
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it wasn't very
you tried to stab him with your longsword. Like, it was not, yeah. You guys walk over. The very inch of the tip of Theseus's blade comes through the chest of the satyr. Pulls it out, thumps to the ground.
I said not to harm him.
That's where we'll end our session.
Well, that's it for our after show. We appreciate your support, and if you haven't already, be sure to follow our TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube to keep up with everything PG-DND. We'll see you next week.